A wine label is like a roadmap. It provides essential details that guide you to understanding the wine inside the bottle. While it may look like a collection of terms and symbols, each part of the label tells you something valuable about the wine's identity, origin, and style. Learning to read a label can help you make more informed choices and discover wines that align with your taste preferences. Let's start with the basics. Most wine labels prominently display the name of the producer. This is the winery or estate that made the wine. In some cases, the producer's name is well known, like Chateau Margaux in Bordeaux or Antinori in Tuscany, signaling prestige and heritage. For newer producers, the name may not be familiar, but it's still an important clue. A producer's reputation often reflects their consistency and dedication to quality. Next, look for the wine's origin. This is often listed as the region, appellation, or country where the grapes were grown. For example, a wine might say Napa Valley, Chianti Classico, or Burgundy. These terms are more than geographic markers. They tell you something about the wine's style, flavor profile, and even the rules under which it was made. A Chianti Classico, for instance, must be made predominantly from Sangiovese grapes and adhere to strict regulations. Knowing the origin gives you insight into what to expect. Grape variety is another key element often listed on the label, especially for wines from New World regions like California, Australia, or Chile. You might see Cabernet Sauvignon, Chardonnay, or Pinot Noir prominently displayed, making it easy to understand what's inside. In Old World regions, however, labels often focus more on the place than the grape. For example, a bottle labeled Chablis from France doesn't say Chardonnay, but that's the grape it's made from. Understanding these regional conventions helps you decode what's not explicitly stated. The vintage, or harvest year, is usually easy to spot. This tells you when the grapes were picked. Vintage is important because it can hint at the wine's age and even its quality, as weather conditions vary from year to year. A younger vintage might offer fresher, fruitier flavors, while an older vintage could be more complex and developed. Non-vintage, NV, wines, often seen in sparkling wines like champagne, are blends of multiple years to maintain a consistent house style. Alcohol content is also listed, usually as a percentage. While it might seem like a minor detail, it can influence the wine's character. Higher alcohol levels often mean a richer, fuller-bodied wine, while lower levels are common in lighter, more delicate styles. A red wine with 14. Finally, there may be additional terms or certifications that offer insight. Words like Reserva in Spanish wines or Reserva in Italian wines usually indicate extended aging and higher quality. Organic, biodynamic, or sustainable certifications show the producer's commitment to specific farming practices. And for sparkling wines, terms like Brut, extra dry, refer to sweetness levels. As you study wine labels, a practical exercise can help you apply this knowledge. Choose 2 bottles of wine with labels from different regions, one from the Old World, such as a Chianti Classico, and one from the New World, like a California Cabernet Sauvignon. Compare the information on each label. What's similar? What's different? Try to decode the grape variety, origin, and style based on what's listed. This practice will sharpen your ability to read and interpret labels with confidence. A wine label isn't just a marketing tool. It's a window into the story behind the wine. By learning to read it, you're equipping yourself with the knowledge to choose wines that align with your preferences and expand your palate. It's a skill that grows with practice, and each bottle you pick up becomes an opportunity to learn something new. In our next video, we'll explore wine structure, elements like acidity, tannins, sweetness, and alcohol, and how these shape the way a wine tastes and feels in your mouth. But for now, take a moment to examine the labels on the bottles you have at home. They might hold more clues than you realized.